Hello and welcome back. Today it's Friday the 11th of June and I am off to the Royal Mint to get the new Strike Your Own decimal day 50p. I'm really excited to go. It's a real shame because, as I said in previous videos, whilst we're social distancing and until vaccines and things are all more rolled out, I'll be going down by myself. It's a shame because I love going down to the Royal Mint and seeing all of you subscribers and viewers and people and other coin tubers, but I just don't think now is the time yet, and I will take another look at it by the time the next Strike Your Own changes. But I think it's safer for myself, safer for you guys as viewers, safer for the lovely people running the Royal Mint experience not to attract more people than is necessary. So I'll be going down solo this time, but I'm still excited to get down there, and yeah, I haven't been down there since September last year, so it's been a long time coming and I cannot wait. But time to get on the road.
I totally forgot to mention as well, it's only because I got in the car and I realised, Saturday the 12th of June is my birthday, so I actually get to be at the Royal Mint on my birthday to get the Strike Your Own, which again is very, very exciting, but it's very hot in here, so I need to get the air conditioning on and going, so see you sometime. Halfway there, it's coffee time. And as if by magic, the nectar of life. I can see myself in the reflection there. Spooky.
Anyway, got to the hotel, it's quite late. I'm going to go shower and go to sleep. And then it's the Royal Mint in the morning. Exciting times. Well, good morning and happy birthday to me. So going to the Royal Mint today, but first in need of some breakfast, definitely.
All fed and watered, time to go see Delilah. There we go, there's a bit of time before the tour. And Trev from Coins to Collect suggested previously coming up to see Delilah. There it is, obviously Power's part of the Royal Mint, which is pretty cool. Well, here we are, we're back. How exciting is this? It feels almost like somewhat of a return to normality, so I'm very excited to get in and have a look and get the new Strike Your Own. Well, here we go, we're back after so long. New signage. There he is, Sean the sheep guarding the entrance. We've got the Strike Your Own. I'm going to pick it up at the desk, but obviously it's the decimalisation day anniversary. It's all here, and there's apparently new bits in the tour which I'm excited to see. I've not seen this before. It's the die for the new £1 coin. There's a pound coin just above it. Very hard to record with this blinding light, but I'm trying my best. But you can see the die is all one part, which I never realised. I've not noticed this before, the different flags of the East Caribbean states. Obviously this is the around the world in all the coins that the Royal Mint's made around the world. This is new as well, all these awesome designs. And at the top if we zoom in, Duke of Cambridge, very cool. Look at that one just below him, the AU one, I wonder what that is. This is new as well, honouring Prince Philip and his role at the Royal Mint's Advisory Committee. Very cool, we've got a big old coin of him up there with the Queen. Very cool. We've got a bit of the exhibit as well about production of masks for the PPE whilst the Royal Mint experience has been closed. They made a ton of them, she's saying, over 1 million, which is an incredible feat, isn't it? I think this is new. It's the Una and the Lion, and I don't know what used to be there. But there's obviously a die that was minted on. They might have missed the boat a little bit on this one. I think I'm already there. And then here we've got the new decimalisation feature. This new decimalisation feature, we've got a game here. Decimal converter. No gold bar to touch unfortunately, but understandable given the circumstances we're in. But we have noticed, look at this. Those little signs at the top of supermarkets to figure out what the old and new is. It looks baffling, doesn't it? Tour is all done. Got the Strike Your Own, had a chit chat with a couple of people in there, which is great. This new facade though, that's quite cool. Some interesting facts on it. But yeah, it seems like unfortunately it's all over and out now. There we go, leaving now. Definitely worth a visit, and it's been great being back. In Cardiff now, this must be where all the World War II Navy centenaries are kept. Christopher collects action figures and pop vinyls. Here we are. We've got it. Well, here we are. It's got to be done. I am so looking forward to this. So I'm back from the Royal Mint then, and I've got my goodies to show you. I'm very excited to get into these. So the Strike Your Own, for those that don't know, the Royal Mint experience has a Strike Your Own, which is a coin you can only get by going to the Royal Mint and striking it. There's a big machine. Unfortunately, you can't record at the machine. You press the button and it mints the current Strike Your Own. This is the packaging as it comes. It is the decimal day anniversary, the 50th anniversary of it. It's an absolutely beautiful coin, one that I think many of us were really hoping would go into circulation. And it opens up as such with a little bit of information. Congratulations on striking your own UK coin. A reminder of this anniversary and your visit to the Royal Mint experience. We're celebrating the 50th anniversary of decimalisation, which is with this new coin, a 50p for 50 years, marking this important moment in the history of the nation's coinage. So yeah, it's struck to brilliant uncirculated quality. That's struck 3 times by the minting machine. That is the coin there. There's no covering on the coin itself. But no, I think if memory serves, it's my 13th trip to the Royal Mint, and I highly recommend it. There hasn't been a time I've gone when I haven't learned something new. We've got some more specifications on the back here. There's obviously the obverse of the coin with this portrait of the monarch. Now in the annual set for 2021, it's got a different portrait. You've got the Mashin portrait of the Queen, obviously an older one. This is the Jodie Clark 5th portrait of the Queen. The designer of the actual coin, this is Dominique Evans, who has done a number of different coins. But no, it's a lovely Strike Your Own, and I'm very, very excited about my next trip. I can't wait for that. I got some other goodies as well. So some postcards, because I use these as in my giveaway videos, so I pop a postcard in them as well. And obviously I picked up another fridge magnet. I can't go to the Royal Mint without picking one up. It's getting to the point now where I've got most of them, so it's trying to spot whether they've produced any new fridge magnets by the time I've gone down there. But no, very, very cool time down there. Unfortunately, given that we're still social distancing and whatnot, I didn't post on my videos or on my social media that I would be going down. I'm hoping that very soon, after restrictions are lifted and vaccines have been rolled out, that we can get back to business as usual, and I can be going down with a bunch of coin tubers and meeting a whole bunch of viewers down at the Mint experience. I did actually get to meet a couple of viewers who just by happen chance were on the same tour as me. So Steve from Leicester, who I recognised as I came in the doors, someone who I've seen a number of times at the Royal Mint experience. Apologies, Steve, if you're watching, because you said you had some pennies you wanted to give me, and I was having an amble around the Royal Mint experience, so the museum at the end, taking in all of the new areas in that, and by the time I'd got out, I think you'd left, because I was hunting around for you but couldn't spot you. And it was also lovely meeting Joe and your partner as well. They were the people that I recognised, and obviously, as ever, a massive thank you to the Royal Mint experience staff. I cannot credit the staff enough with how enjoyable the tours are. Like I said, I've been down 13 times, I think, and I've been on multiple tours on numerous occasions as well. And the fact that I can still go on the tours and still learn something new on every tour. What I learned this time was that Prince Philip chaired the Royal Mint. Oh, what's it called? One of their committees at the Royal Mint. I can't remember. The Royal Mint Advisory Committee, I think that was what it was called, which I didn't know. So yeah, learning something new then, actually getting to see some of the UK coins and some of the world coins that they were striking whilst we were down there. I forget specifically which coins they were minting. I think they were Egyptian pounds at the time, and also UK 2 pences, which is quite cool because it wasn't that long ago the Royal Mint announced they weren't anticipating having to mint any new £2 coins for the next decade. So the fact that they are now minting them makes me think that potentially we could get some more new coins that we weren't expecting, which is really exciting, because hopefully maybe we'll get some new £2 coins. You don't know, but yeah, really exciting to see the coins being minted and to hear about some of the stuff they've been doing whilst obviously the experience has been closed. They have been actually making PPE visors, which is really cool. Obviously the tour guide there, she was fantastic, a real in-depth knowledge and with some great information to impart. And as ever, as I've said in many times talking about the Royal Mint experience, if you haven't been before, even if you're not interested in coins, I think it's a fascinating experience. But the fact that the machine can strike, was it 6 coins every second? for circulating coins, but it's just absolutely mind-bending. I still can't get my head around that figure. But yeah, if you haven't been before, you will love it, especially if you like coins. And if you've been before, I'm sure you will pick up a couple of new bits of information. But no, this is the current Strike Your Own. Next Strike Your Own, we don't know when it's going to change. I would hazard a guess though. This is with no insider knowledge. I did try to prize some information out of my tour guide and some of the other staff there, but unfortunately I couldn't manage to get any more information out. But my expectation would be that the Olympic Team GB one could potentially be the next Strike Your Own. So if it changes, potential change around, it starts off end of June, July, doesn't it? So I would imagine it's going to come out at some point there. I've just realised these are they're not put in the same way. They're at slightly skewed angles. Obviously, when you mint it, you press the big button, and they have little finger gloves, little plastic finger gloves that they can then pop the coin in. And I don't have finger gloves, so I can't remedy that. But that's not the end of the world. It is. I assume the Queen is. Yeah, she's at an angle as well. Imagine that if I got a Strike Your Own rotation error, that'd have been pretty cool. But no, sadly not. But yeah, the tours, for those that are interested, they are relatively cheap tours. In fact, in my mind, they take about 45 minutes to get through the tour, and then you've got, I think it was up to an hour to explore the exhibition. A couple of new parts in there, which you would have seen earlier in the video, the Duke of Edinburgh section, and I think the PPE stuff might have been there the previous time I went, but I can't quite recall. And the Decimal Day, or Decimalisation Day exhibition, taking up where the James Bond corner was and the gold bar that usually is there. There was some interesting information to be had on that as well. But yes, overall, I absolutely loved it, and I can't wait to get down again. And hopefully, if at the next time we are out of these bizarre times that we're in at the moment, I will let you guys know, and it'd be lovely to get back and down and see you guys. I just think at the time being, whilst we're all still trying to social distance and keep safe, and the vaccines aren't quite all rolled out yet, I think it was just sensible not to put any extra stress on the Royal Mint experience itself, inviting a whole bunch of people to come and say hi with me, but also to protect anyone else that would come down. I don't want anyone catching anything whilst I'm down there. I don't want to catch anything whilst I'm down there. I don't want anyone at the Royal Mint experience to catch anything whilst I'm down there. So for safety of all, it seemed the sensible option just to make a solo trip down. But it was a very different experience, I must admit. It lost some of the excitement of obviously being able to meet as more viewers than I did this time, but it was nice to see a couple of familiar and friendly faces. So yes, I think I prattled on long enough, but yes, let me know down in the comments, what would you pick as the Strike Your Own, and when do you think it's going to change again? If you've got insider knowledge, be sure to contact me. I'm available on Discord, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and there's the PO box you can write into if you so wish. But as ever, all that leaves me to do now is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye.